Hey, what's up, everybody? Another Flight Path disc review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Innova Valkyrie. It's got flight numbers of 9, 4, -2, 2. And we're going to be looking at this from intermediate to advanced arm speed. This disc, it should be beginner friendly. It should be fairly controllable. I think that it will be beginner friendly. I'm wondering if it's going to be better for someone who's maybe been playing for 6 months as opposed to someone who's been playing for 1 month. It's a little bit higher speed and a little bit more fade than some other discs that we've reviewed in this beginner fairway series. But what I'm expecting is on Hyzer releases to get a nice flip up to flat, and then have a nice reliable fade at the end. I'm expecting with a flat release to get a little bit of turn, and then another reliable finish at the end. And then on the Anhyzer, I'm expecting it to hold its line pretty well throughout the entire duration of the flight. I'm pretty excited to give this a throw and see how it compares to the other beginner fairway drivers we've tried in this series. So yeah, let's get after it. That flew pretty much how we expected it to fly. It was a little bit more stable than the Heat and the Leopard. Had a very reliable finish. Didn't want to flip up as much, but a really good feeling disc. I like it a lot. That flew, it was definitely more stable than both the Leopard 3 and the Heat. I think I got a hold of it a little better, so there was more power, and it still was more straight and had a much more reliable finish at the end. I'll tell you what, throwing that Valkyrie on an Anhyzer line felt awesome. I put plenty of power into it, held the Anhyzer line for a while and still came out. It has a really reliable finish. I really liked throwing that disc. Yeah, that was awesome. After throwing the Valkyrie, I'm super impressed with it. I like it a lot. My Hyzer throws, I threw it on Hyzer and it really held its Hyzer line pretty much the whole time. It flipped up a little bit, but didn't really want to completely flatten out. On my flat shot, there's definitely a little bit of turn there, but really it went straight, and it was pretty effortless to get that much distance. I think I threw it like 330 and really didn't put a ton of power into it. And then what I was most impressed by was the Anhyzer line. I threw it on an aggressive angle with a good amount of power, and it really held it for a while, but then it came out and finished hard at the end, which is something that's hard to find in fairway drivers, but this did that really well. I like this disc a lot. It's pretty effortless distance. I do think it's a little harder to throw than the other discs we've talked about in our beginner fairway series, but I think if you've been throwing for 6 months, a year, or longer, this is going to be a great disc for you. It's not going to be too hard to throw at that point. Yeah, great disc. I love it.